welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Chloe. I hope you're having a good morning, evening or afternoon. I do lifestyle, fitness, dance, daily vloggy type things, a bit of fashion. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for coming back. This is part 2 of the gym home equipment videos. Just aim my hair. This is more about stretching and rolling out the muscles. So a little bit different to the last one. I hope you enjoy it. If you do, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe down below and turn on the bell notification button so you never miss another video. Let's get straight on with the video. Starting up with a foam roller. This is basically a very box standard foam roller that I have. It's got different bumps on it so you can kind of target different areas. These are great for rolling things like your hamstring, your IT band, your calf, your quads, you can do your back, you can do your arms. So it's really, really nice. It's really simple. You chuck it on the floor, you roll up and down, and you're good to go. If you are into running, HIIT workout, actually pretty much everything, pretty much every sport, these are a great investment. I don't want to get this wrong, so if my teachers now watch this, I'm really sorry if this is wrong in the wording of how I say it. But if you roll out your muscles, for example, before like a dance exam, you increase kind of the length of the muscle and the amount of flexibility you have. Although it is a very short-lived moment, it does help for that time. So for example, obviously if you did it right before you went into an exam, your grand battement and your adage is going to look maybe a little bit higher and a little bit nicer than if you didn't. This is proven, but don't take exactly my words for it because I think the words are quite right. But that you get the theory behind it. So this is also really helpful. It's great for after runs. Roll out your muscles when you're cooling down. Very, very easy. You can get things with like a 3-in-1, so it can have a hand roller and a spiky ball. They're also amazing, and I will kind of talk about why the spiky ball or the use of the balls are really good later on. Bye, Felicia. Next up are yoga blocks. So like the yoga wheel in the last video, which if you've not gone and checked out, please go check it out after this video. These can be used for strengthening and stretching. For people who stretch, who are comfortable in stretches, this is more of an advanced stretch. But things for dancers, they use yoga blocks for oversplits. So putting only your front leg, not your back leg, but your front leg on this and then going to the splits. That is something that you see gymnasts do as well. I don't advise people to like go out and do it if you've never done it before, but I know there are dancers out there that use these for that. They're great for if you are going to the pike position or forward fold. And having it underneath your foot and raising that, that's also really good. They have a lot of uses, I won't lie, yoga blocks. They're quite a nice little investment. But also on the flip side, they're great for strengthening. You can use them as something to hold onto for doing sit-ups, crunches. They're great if you want to add a different level to your plank, so you could be in a plank and then you could step up onto it and step down, really engaging the core. Anyway, there's lots and lots of uses for these, so yeah, I really like these. These are really cheap. You can get them anyway. Again, get them in any colour. Moving on is this machine. This is something you don't need to get if you are a dancer or a gymnast, but it's something I have. The idea of this is you kind of loop this part on your shoulder. You loop this onto your foot, for example, and you would take it into like an arabesque line, and it helps stretch your legs and your back, blah, blah, blah. They're not, if you know what you're doing, they're fine. They're completely safe. However, you need to know what you're doing. But I know there are a lot of dancers out there that use these and love them, and they use them for different things. So also putting this around your back and popping your legs through the holes and going into a middle split. I know that is very common. These are expensive though, they're not cheap at all. But however, if you are a dancer, this is a great advanced tool to use. I really like pink. Everything's pink, I'm so sorry. Similar to this is the Gainer Minder band. Now, Gainer Minder is again a dance brand. Oh, how many times can I say dance in one video? This is used very similar to the last one. It's basically a massive elastic band that's very, very resistant. These again are great for splits, so you kind of put it around your back, put your legs in, middle splits, whatever. I know people have used them in the past where you're lying on the floor. How well am I going to show this? Probably not that well. Lying on the floor, you loop your foot around here and you pull it up and take a stretch there, so you get across. Yeah. So this is very similar to the other one. This is cheaper though, because it's not as fancy. And you can kind of have many different colours and everything. This is really something, again, for more advanced people who are looking to stretch, who can comfortably do their splits, who take regular classes in whatever that may be, and have someone to guide them on how to use it. Obviously, I always say, you know, speak to your teachers first, and obviously get their approval before you just go buying any old equipment and then injure yourself. So yes, please be careful with all of these kind of equipment, particularly if you're stretching. As I said at the beginning about a spiky ball, nice. These are obviously balls that you would find probably in most people's homes, a tennis ball and a golf ball. So a tennis and a golf ball are great, as well as a spiky ball or basically any kind of ball-like equipment. The smaller and harder the ball, this sounds really dodgy, but the smaller and harder the ball, the more pressure it's going to do. Just like the foam roller, this basically targets areas in your body and releases different parts. This is great if you want to, for example, if I was to put it on my arm, roll around there, find a part that was a bit sore, a bit tight, I would then have around a 3 or 4 tolerance of, around a 3 or 4 out of 10 pain, no more than that. I would just let it sit there, breathe in and out, let it release, and then move on to the next one. You can use both of these for that. It's very, very simple. Definitely the cheapest option going for the stretching side of things. These do help. Just like I said with the foam roller, they kind of release things very slowly, and if you keep doing them, not every day, but if you keep doing them once every week or something, eventually areas that might be tight or tense will ease off. I know not everyone likes the idea of foam rollers and rolling out muscles and things like that. Some physios say yes, some physios say no, some teachers say yes, some teachers say no. It really depends on you as a person, how sensible you're going to be using it, you're going to use it for, all that jazz. So yes, just obviously bear that in mind. I'm not advising this is something you should do necessarily, but it is also something I do to help with my stretching, and it's something I enjoy doing. And last but not least, these are, well, elastic yoga bands basically that are being chopped up. You can get these in different, again, sizes and resistance, just like the resistant bands. They're basically the same material. They are the weirdest things ever. These are great. They actually can help strengthen as well and stretch. So I'm going to give a dance example because that's best for me, but for strengthening we use it a lot where we put it over our toes and then we go through our toes and work. That was a bad demonstration, but you work the metatarsals in your feet. Also though, however, you can obviously wrap these around your feet in a forward bend or pike fold and slowly walk your hands closer just to stretch your hamstrings a bit further, and you don't feel so deflated when you do it like this because you feel like you're working your way down the band closer to your feet than if you were just sitting trying to touch your toes like this. So it does help in them ways. Again, different resistance like these. This is really, really soft, this one. It looks like it's going to break any second. People have used them as well before where you go up and over your back. There is so many different things. People have tied them to legs and then tied it around the other leg and resisted and pulled out and strengthened their legs or arms just like that. yeah, they again have so many different things, and I think really it'd be something you need to buy and try out yourself to find what you like doing with it, having a little bit of a Google research, what you enjoy about it, things like that. I'm sure I can make a couple of videos on stretching and strengthening using bands and foam rollers and all them things, so I'd be very happy to do so if you would like that. I am no expert in any way, these are just things that obviously I use and I have at home in my home equipment. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a massive thumbs up. Don't forget to comment down below more videos you want to see, which equipment you like, everything like that, and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you soon.